Hello, today our video is on seismic design. So first, for seismic design we have to define the load pattern. So come to define and then come to load pattern. Here you have to select the load as seismic and type is also for seismic, and autolateral load as IS 1893-2002, and then you have to click on add new load. I have already done it and analyze it, so I am not doing it, and this is for this reason these tabs are unable. So after that, adding the new load, you have to modify the lateral load. In modify section, you have to put the seismic zone factor as 0.1, site type as 2, importance factor as 1, and direction and eccentricity as x direction and y direction only, and press the OK key. Now you have to set the load combination. For load combination, you have to come to the define menu and then load combination, and you have to check here is there live and dead load is added. So you can see all the live and dead load are added to this. If it is not added, you have to edit this. Okay, so here all live and dead loads are added, so press the OK. So now the analyze part of this question. For analyze, you have to come to the analyze menu and then come to set load cases to run. Here you have to run dead load, live load and seismic load. For dead load, here the status not run, but for this case you have to make the status as run by clicking it, and run do not run case you can set this as run, and after that you can run the okay. So I have already done it. Now you have to check the design. For design check, you have to come to the design menu and concrete frame design, and here you check the view device preference and check the design code as IS 456-2000. okay, this is all set. So then come to the design menu again and concrete frame design and start the design check. I have already done it. After doing the design check, you can wait, you have to wait for some time and you can check the design. So after that you can verify all members are passed or not. I have already completed it, so I cannot show you. Now come to the seismic analyze with response spectrum method. For this method we have to define the load function. So first we have to define and the function as response spectrum. Okay, then here we have to add a new function as response spectrum, and then for you have to set the load case by including the response spectrum. For that you have to go to the option menu and display unit. For that you come to the time related portion and check acceleration turns in millimeter second square and acceleration rate is in radian per second square. Okay, these are in their right position, so I am pressing OK. Now come to the define menu and choose the load case option. This load case option, and here you have to add a new case as response spectrum, and load case type also as response spectrum, and click on add. Okay, and then you have to set the scale factor as 1633.5 and click on add. Then you have to set the load name as u2 and function name as response spectrum, and also the scale factor as 1663.5. so after that you have to click on OK. Now you have to perform the analyze part. For analyze you have to come to the analyze and set to load cases to run, and then here there is no need to perform the dead and live load analysis, so make the status as not run. Okay, then you can run the design. Okay, after clicking on run now, you have to wait for some time for analyze. Once the analyze is done, it will show you the displacement values in the 3D tab. By clicking on the points you can see the value, and then come to run the design run. For design running, design, come to design and then concrete frame design, and same here you have to check the whether it is IS 456 or not. It is okay, and same you have to check you have to click on start design check. After that you can check the if your all members are passed or not by clicking this tab. Okay, so next come to seismic analyze with time history method. For this method we have first define, come to define and then come to function and then time history. Here you have to set the function as time history. Okay, then like add a new function. By add a new function you have to name it time history, and character per item you have to select as 10, lines to skip as 9, prefix character as 0, and number of points per unit per line as 1, and then click on OK. Then come to load case setting. So for that you have to come in the file menu, then load case option, okay, then click on add new cases. By that you have to name the load as time history function and type is also time history. Then click on add in the load applied box and select load type as acceleration, load name as u1, function as time history, and scale factor as 1633.5, and then click on OK and next OK to exit. Now come to the analyze part. I have already said how you have to do the analyze. So come analyze, set the load cases and set whether you want the status as set, and run the data. After that you have to check the design. For that you have to come to design and verify all members are passed or not. So this is our project on seismic analysis. Hope you all like it. Thank you.